it is a way where you just forget about yourself for a while, and that you have this product, and you're just going to, everything you say is going to be, okay, what is in it for them? What is in it for them? What is in it for them? What is in it for the students, right? So everything you want to write down, you can first write down what it is, right? For example, the get your data science certificate in 5 weeks, right? Okay, so what does that do for a person, right? And how does that make it interesting? So you have the 5 weeks, that is interesting, but how can you make the data science part more interesting, and how can you elaborate your program in a more emotional and in a more engaging way? So over the years, we have been really focused on this, and we have shifted the messaging for many, many, many educators. And we also always see instant results with that as well. So when you make the shift from product focused to audience focused, that you can really see conversion improvement up to like 50, 60%. And we have seen higher, we have seen lower, of course, as well, but that would be the average for me. And so I would definitely advise everyone to make that shift right away. And it's kind of, it's super simple. It's just a thing that a lot of people forget all the time because they are so focused on themselves. They are in this tunnel of tasks and getting things done, and they just forget marketing. Like last week, I was doing an audit on an academy in the buyers industry, right? And I was just looking at their ads, and I was giving them, I made an audit for them that they are using for their marketing now. And I just opened their library, and it was only me ads, right? And they even use things like just features like get this course and it's 6 weeks of content, and it's like it's video and audio. Like, come on, man, nobody cares about that shit, right? So it's really what I just said. Like, okay, these are your ads now, right? Now turn all these features and the thing that you talk about your product, turn that into an outcome or a benefit of your audience, and relaunch. Do that right away, and bring down your cost with 50%. Like, we don't need to do that for you. You can do this yourself, right? And now they start implementing that, and hopefully I'm right, and they give me the feedback back that really helped. But we have implemented that hundreds of times, and it always works, right? Every single time it works. So the modern way is an old school way already. It's just that a lot of companies forget about it all the time, and it is a way that is very easy to implement, but you kind of just need to know, right? And to get to that, because I guess that's what people will ask. Okay, but how can we do that, right? It's just by having a very clear connection with your audience, truly understanding them, having done your research, having done your interviews, quoting them, right? So you really want to quote them on what they say and use that in your messaging. Be super relevant, understand what their challenges are and what the solutions are that you offer, combine these two in a benefit, launch, and you're done. Your messaging is on point. One more thing on this. Messaging, of course, also changes off on where your buyers are in their journey, right? The, the people that are not in the market, you should talk differently to than the people that are in the market. So that is also a very clear thing that a lot of brands, education brands, forget, is that they talk like everyone is the same and in the same place of their journey. Everyone is ready to commit $100,000 to their degree. 90 plus percent of the people that you try to target is not ready to engage with you and pay $100,000. So having the same messaging for all these people doesn't make any sense. Even if your managers tell you that it makes sense, it doesn't make any sense just from a common sense perspective. You know that you are not always ready to buy all these different products, but that there are events happening in your life that make you ready for that. And as a marketer, you need to think like that as well. You need to understand what these events are in their journey, and you need to create resonating marketing messaging that talks with them in all phases of their journey. So you want to be talking with the people that are just researching, or you want to be talking with people that have no idea they have a problem or that they want to have that degree. And you want to be talking with the people that know they want to have that degree, but they are looking for the right solution, the right company, or the right academy, right? And that is essential that you understand how you should write the messaging and the copy, and understanding for which phase of the buyer journey or the student journey you are writing for. And if you combine these two, you have magic and marketing, and you have way better results. And if your managers are patient enough, they will be happy too after some time.
But one thing that you mentioned, which is not part of the blog but still a very interesting topic, is um, not everyone that sees the ad is at the same stage, whether it's awareness or just willingness to buy, or how close they're potentially to buy whatever you're offering. So can you elaborate a bit more on that specific theme?
Yeah, I think it's again, it's a pretty straightforward way of thinking. It's just that because a lot of people in marketing or running companies, they're so swamped with everything that they just forget the essentials and the fundamentals. So when you have so limited time, and you try to do the best you can, at one point you just stop thinking, right? You cannot do a little step back anymore and connect, okay, what does make sense, and what are my competitors doing, and how can I differentiate myself in my messaging. So um, if I had to elaborate more and make it like with a simple example, then it would be, um, let's say I want to sell a toothbrush, right? It's a simple e-commerce product. 95% of the year, I'm not looking for it because I already have one. So if people would target me all year long with buy a toothbrush now because you need it, I just see the ad all the time, and at one point it will start annoying me, right? And I will start ignoring the brand, or I would tell Facebook or Meta to not target me from this brand anymore because I'm not looking for it. However, if that brand would then decide to have for sure that ad running because people are looking for a toothbrush here and there, but then if I want to engage with the people that are not looking for it yet, I need to have different messaging, and I need to be talking about what are the benefits of my toothbrush when it comes to certain issues, or uh, where you where you don't know that you need to refresh your toothbrush every 6 months because that is more healthy or whatever, that you make them aware of that. You want to be with your brand in front of your audiences when they are not ready to buy yet. And you just want to be the most entertaining and the most value driven brand. So when they see, okay, my 6 month is over, I need a new toothbrush, that they are thinking, oh, I need to go to this brand because that is top of mind and they helped me and they were not so annoying when I didn't need my toothbrush yet.